Good evening, and welcome to the Curse of Strahd. Who would like to recap what happened last time?
Violence.
The siege of Vallaki has begun.
It was a fake zombie hood.
And then there was an actual zombie horde.
And then there was a werewolf horde.
And now we're back at the East Gate with another flare having risen up, signaling the need for reinforcements.
In the west, yeah.
West is werewolves.
This is the werewolf gate.
Also, I
Oh,
killed the shit
yes.
out of Vivian.
Yes, excuse me. I got my directions crossed. It was mid.
Mhm.
I thought you said west.
And yes, we did. Specifically, Marcus did kill Vivian.
I killed her so good.
And we saved Beatrix in the process.
Yes.
You did.
And some of us probably have lycanthropy now.
Oh yeah.
Misery definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me probably.
Well, fortunately, we now have someone who can probably get rid of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding.
And it'll refill my wood.
Hey. Meanwhile, who was left at the east gate?
Misery is still there. Marcus is recovering, presumably.
No, that's
Again,
West
East and
Gate.
West is confusing.
Oh, wait, East Gate is old.
yeah, Isolde and some guards.
Isolde
Okay,
is there.
so-
Victor, I think, might be there? Question mark?
No, Victor went to the North
Victor's
Gate.
still at the North Gate.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Isolde for now.
Okay, so literally just her. So who's
Katrina's en route.
okay.
Right, I need to pull out Isolde's sheet too.
And is anybody from the Westgate group?
So I don't remember where Rowena ended up. She's with.
Rowena ended up at the North Gate as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't she? Didn't she and Katrina go to Lady Wachters though?
We did. That was a small
But
diversion.
isn't she
and-
still with Katrina?
Yeah, they're still with me.
Yeah, so.
So,
okay.
Rowena will
is with
arrive
Katrina,
whenever Katrina
and then
does.
Misery and
Okay.
Marcus are at the
West.
West Gate, and Victor's at the North Gate, and Isolde's at the East Gate.
So Isolde is there. Katrina and Rowena are en route. Is anyone else?
I don't have any character present.
Does Marcus wanna head over there?
Marcus has 16 hit points. No. If he does, he'll need to take some time to spend hit dice and stuff, so he'll be out for a bit.
Okay.
But Victor could go there maybe, but I don't know.
I think Victor is
Holding the front, holding the north.
holding the north. Yeah. You have decided not to leave any gate undefended by a PC or pseudo PC.
Yeah. Of note, Beatrix is now in the party, albeit severely underleveled.
And also injured
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with, I
Marcus
believe,
is
less
fine.
hit points than Marcus.
Wow.
So basically,
all-
I have nothing to do this session.
This August.
True.
I mean, that would leave the West Gate only defended by. Oh wait, there's Misery.
Yeah. Though, I will note that Misery is specifically trying to take a short rest now.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So Argus is actively
So is
defending.
Marcus,
Misery
yeah.
and Marcus are taking a short rest if possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Argus is the only person with hit points and, well, he doesn't have spell slots, but he doesn't need them.
That's basically Argus and the vampire guards holding that line, and
Yeah.
a few regular guards.
So if it's just Rowena and Katrina, I would like both of you to roll athletics. Let me get my map of the city out. Here you go.
It should go well for me.
I should not be at advantage, but that's a bad roll anyway.
Katrina and Rowena, you have a choice. You can either stick together, or Rowena just has longer legs.
That and Katrina is a princess, and she's not used to running so much in her life.
Yeah. Rowena hates running with that -2 athletics, but you know,
They're better at it.
Rowena's a
is
soldier and can
used
tough it
to it.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine arriving fashionably late.
Okay.
Alright.
If I can see from a distance that shit's going bad, I can burn Dimension Door to get there faster, but I'll
Okay.
hold off for now.
Then I will.
Oh, can I also note that Misery is going to order, like, I don't know, 3 of the vampire guards to go see if they can retrieve Vivian's body? Just go where Marcus came out of and
Yeah, sure.
find a body if there is one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Are you gonna turn into a zombie?
I mean, it's an option. She wants to have all of as many tools as possible in order to make the statement that Strahd wants. So,
That too.
has it been longer than 10 minutes since the start of the first fight at this gate?
Yes.
Okay, then Fire Shield is down.
So yeah, you see and decide to launch, a flare, a fire arrow, because canonically that's already happened. But you see, as you are sort of just watching the gate and watching over the staked and paralyzed vampire,
Mm-hmm.
in the mist, you see figures.
What sort of figures?
Shambling forward.
More zombos.
Or more illusions.
By the way, sorry there's not a gate there anymore. But I think we did like throw a barricade in it or something.
I think we ordered the guards to, like, make a temporary barricade with whatever splinters were left of the gate.
Or like a wagon or something.
Yeah, I remember.
What the
wagon
fuck are
instead.
those?
Are those whites?
Maybe. Since I feel bad about Brett, you don't have any like presence in this fight. You want to play the guards?
God, sure.
All 2 of them.
What if he played the zombies?
That's a bet.
There would be some bias at play.
No kidding.
Is the turn order clear or
Yeah, it's
Suddenly
clear.
the zombies start attacking each other.
okay?
I'll give you 2 initiative rolls.
I
One
don't
for
have a
each.
sheet.
I am going to give that to you.
Shit. Do I just roll dex for my initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think there's a specific initiative button, but
Here, I'll just show the players. Now you should be able to.
yeah, it should be a
Oh, there
small
it is.
button near the top. Yeah.
Zombie. And
Woo, 11 hit points.
yeah, they're not.
My dex is +3.
Right, Dex is in a tie. You have better Dex than they do, so you first.
Okay.
And I would like Rowena and Katrina to also roll initiative.
Alright.
You are in the bottom right, and you have
Yeah.
a little timer for when you will get there.
Dex is 14 if it matters.
It's probably better than. That's definitely better than a zombie. Can you beat a zombie's 6?
So I assume every turn, when it gets to our turn, we tick the timer down by 1, and when it hits 0, we're on the map.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
When it
Although
hits
I guess
0,
you should be coming in from.
Is spear
From-
ranged to throwing the spear?
Yeah.
Okay, just clarify.
Yeah,
sort
you
of down
should be-
here-ish, because like if this is east, then northeast would be sort of like that downward left
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
you're coming from the.
when the timer hits 0, the turn that it hits 0, do we get a turn and we're on the map, or
Yes.
is that still our turn?
Yes.
Okay. So when the timer ticks down to 0, we get a turn, we're on the map, and we good to go. Cool.
Yeah. Isolde.
Yeah, she is going to back up, and we are going to drop a sleet storm. Gotta pull out token. How big is this supposed to be?
40-foot radius.
40 feet. Or, 40.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll drop it there, and I will
Damn it, why did I
spend
scroll
a sorcery point so that both of the guards can go through that without issue.
I set up the scroll perfectly framed, and then as soon as I leaned back, it like scrolled on its own, and it's all wrong.
Rip.
There we go.
Huh. The white is missing a thing in its sheet. Ignore that one, that's just me. Creating a new instance of its sheet so that it has all of its abilities properly in.
Mhm.
Okay, so how does Sleet Storm work? When they start their turn in it, yeah?
Enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, then we gotta make 3 Dexy saves.
At DC 17, the
Okay.
save there is incorrect.
Yeah, it usually is. One of them fails to save and slips. Spending half its movement to get back up.
And it is also difficult terrain.
Right. So that is 15 feet remaining, with difficult terrain making it like 7.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just actually get it on the grid. Yeah, it can really only do that. But it can, dash. But it won't. Because it's just gonna pull out its longbow and shoot at Isolde twice.
Shit.
Does a 17 hit?
It is heavily. The area is heavily obscured as well.
Oh. It is a fool. Is that
But
disadvantage or just
no.
like you can't?
I don't know. I will look it up.
Yeah.
17 does not hit in any case.
Okay, so no matter what, it just can't. The other two are just gonna actually dash. Charging through the snow. Huh. They're dashing through the snow.
God
I was
damn
about
it.
to say- I wasn't on my push to talk point. I was about to be like, I think you mean dashing through the snow?
Yes. I think we might have an episode title and I hate it.
Boo.
In any event, Katrina, you can tick down 1.
Cool.
Zombies that are in the thing. That's 5 of them. One of them nat 20'd. The rest, are on the floor.
Heavily obscured areas such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage block vision entirely. The creature
Okay.
effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area. So
Got
this
it.
does affect us trying to fire at them as well.
But what does blinded do?
Blinded is even easier to find. You cannot see and automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, so an attack with disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah. And because it's like main hit would have failed anyway. This one is going to dash over here. The others are going to pick themselves up and then dash. And then the ones that aren't even in the thing are going to try this climbing business.
That worked so well for them last time.
Yeah.
Right? Athletics checks.
Also, I assume the vampire we have tied up and staked is not right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, you have her back a bit.
Probably off to the side, too.
Sure, which side?
I don't know.
That's up to Isolde, really.
left.
Okay. These ones are on the whole a lot better at climbing than. Well,
Then
Isolde
most
doesn't
North
know that.
Gators.
Yeah.
That was
I mean,
sad.
one of them isn't even climbing, but it had to like get all the way over there, so eh. And guards.
I guess they'll just shortbow whatever's furthest ahead.
Disadvantage because they're in fog.
That doesn't seem right.
It's
Doesn't-
heavily obscured.
No, it says the range of a shortbow is 5 feet. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's very much not right.
Yeah, just ignore that.
But yeah, I mean, what else are they gonna do? So they shoot the white in front with disadvantage.
Listen, it's a very short bow.
How do you turn that on and off?
Oh, I will set up toggle for you. That should have been there already, but
Oh,
whatever.
I see the gear now.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to navigate this.
I got it. Just toggle. Whisper toggle. And they have disadvantage, yeah.
Why does it have to show all the text?
God damn.
Well, those both miss, probably.
Yeah, those both miss. Here, it won't show the thing anymore. Rowena, have a tick down. And then the other guard.
Oh, right. That I forgot to act separately. That second roll
Yeah.
was the other guard.
Okay.
Unless they act. I don't think they have.
We can just have them act at the same time since there's like no one in between them anyway. Well, there's Rowena, but
She's
There's no-
allied, so
yeah, there's no enemies in between. So it's easier just to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, new round, Isolde.
Isolde is going to double check ranges. Okay. I am going to move back 1, 2,
Oh, can I have the guards
3.
move also?
Yeah. Okay, you can move the tokens. Good.
Yeah, I'll go like here just to. Be
I
able to
am
move in
going
whatever comes through.
Wind spell Ray of Frost targeting the 2 whites.
That is disadvantage.
Yes, but it's a cantrip.
Right.
And I will spend the sorcery point. I have a disadvantage with this. I'll just roll d20s normally. So the white that's further ahead misses. White that's further behind. It's a 13 plus whatever my
You could just roll with.
spell attack modifier is.
You should be able to just toggle advantage. I'm gonna set up your advantage toggle real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. The second one will hit.
Okay.
So that's the one like in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and just roll.
5 cold damage, and more importantly, its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. It is plus charisma as well, so.
Oh. It is?
Yeah.
It just says 1d8 cold damage on the spell itself.
Yeah,
Unless...
but she has the sorcerer thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She can add
In that case,
to
10
all her
damage.
ice spells, right?
Yeah. So 10 cold damage. And it's slower. The whites make dex saves. They all fail, all slip, and then proceed to get up, or half their movement. The one in the middle. Ooh, that's half its movement, factoring in its.
Yeah, half its movement after it's been slowed by 10.
Yeah. So that means it has that many left. Through rough terrain.
Halved again.
Yep.
Does it move 1 square?
Yep. This one's gonna dash to the edge of the thing. And so will this one. Not to the edge, but you know. The one that is slowed is just gonna fire its longbow at disadvantage. 2 arrows just go sailing out of the snow at Isolde.
Okay.
You've already said a 17 doesn't hit.
Correct.
They just go sailing overhead. Katrina can take down one.
Yep.
And the zombies. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6 that are in the snow, in the sleet storm, make dex save each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. DC 17, yes.
5.
DC 17.
2 of them make it.
There's only 5 in the sleet storm.
Oh. 1 of them makes it. My extra 6th roll was a success, and that didn't matter. It will just dash. The others will slip, get up, and dash. And then the wall climbers. Are very much more proficient at climbing than although we don't know if they're good at once they're finally at the top not failing. I recall that was a common failure point for them, or the ones at the north gate, but in the meantime the guards are up.
Is that zombie on the far left, like, on top of the wall, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can be seen?
Yep.
Guard on the left will attempt to shoot it. Can probably not hit it.
It is sort of in cover behind the wall, just enough to matter.
And then the other one's gonna shoot the white that's right there. But I imagine that's still disadvantage.
That is still disadvantage, yeah.
But it's like, I see a figure at the edge of this.
Yeah.
Fire! And miss.
That will miss. Rowena, you arrive.
Alright.
that a fireball?
Yeah, would that hit all of them?
It would
it-
not. The two on the far edges would not be in the blast.
Alright.
I mean, the circle does partially.
If you move it north by one, you can get one more zombie.
This is still 20 feet away.
But like
That is- but that is-
visually,
Oh.
I think Euclidean distance is not set correctly on this map.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, this one and this one won't be covered.
They won't be covered.
Right.
Correct.
Um,
I
Okay.
hate the decimal.
I use 3-5 / Pathfinder movement. And
Yeah.
get around for the nearest 5 feet.
Yeah.
Basically,
That's- I
every
usually
other
use that.
diagonal is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I will aim there.
All right. Roll it. Dex save. One of the whites makes it, one of them does not.
And I'll also use a bonus action to activate my blade song.
All right. And the 5 zombies. Dex, 3, 4, 5. All fail.
Now, can they make DC 37 saving throws?
They can try. Any that get a nat 20, I'm gonna give it to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess how many got nat 20s?
0.
None of them.
Nice.
Kablooey. And Isolde.
I am going to attempt to twin spell again. I need to move in order to get you in range. Is that enough? It's not. Yeah. More. Okay. Twin spell, Ray of Frost, the 2 whites that are in the snowstorm. Take on disadvantage.
They're illuminated briefly by the fireball, but very quickly obscured again.
When you twin spell, don't you really only need to roll once? Doesn't it still count as the same attack?
Whatever, they both hit.
Oh, right. I have to do something in here to make it do the damage.
Click
I'll
on
ch-
Ray of Frost, the name.
Okay. Holy shit, how does... Oh, it's a cantrip. It got it.
Yep.
So that's one of them. That will be the one on the left. This is the one on the right. And both
Wow.
of them have their movement dropped by 10.
The one on the right has its movement dropped by everything,
Nice.
and its body dropped too. The whites. 2 deck saves. The one at the outer edges like slips just as it's getting out,
Yeah, I'm
so it'll
pretty
pick
sure
itself
you
up.
roll it as one spell.
Guard number 2,
Yo,
you're getting slashed for 8 slashing.
does it hit?
Oh yeah. And then it reaches out its hand at
How much
the
damage
guard.
did you say?
8 slashing.
I know it's about to happen.
It tries to touch you, but you just sort of wiggle away from it. Bat its hand away. The other one, will fire some arrows off at Isolde from within the snow. Does an 18 hit?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how or why, but my AC is 21. Or
I want
at
to
least
know
it
why
was.
that is. Mage armor? No, you have.
At least I thought it was. Hang on. Now this is saying my armor class is 0. That doesn't make sense.
You must have
I
typed
didn't touch.
something into it.
I didn't touch it.
Did you touch the gray bubble on the right?
Gray bubble on the right.
If you click on the token.
Yeah.
No. The
It looks
gray
like
bubble on the right was for temporary hit points, I think.
that was originally AC.
Was it?
Yep.
Yes.
It was 0 when we started here.
Yeah, but I think when you had temp HP before, you overrid your AC.
I see.
I can figure out what it is real quick.
Sorry.
It's a dragon sorcerer, so she just gets 13 plus dex. Her AC is 16.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
It happens.
So we'll just have both of those hit then.
Yeah. That works for me.
One is an 18 in one hit, and one will make up for the previous 18 that was supposed to hit, or the previous 17 that was supposed to hit.
Yeah.
6 piercing damage each.
So 12 total.
Yeah. And you gotta make 2 con saves for concentration.
Right. Okay, so it's just straight con. Or, there we go. That shouldn't be at disadvantage. So the first one's a 27. Second is a 17.
All stays up.
Yeah.
Katrina, you get ever closer to the
Almost
battlefield.
there.
And the zombies. None are within the sleet storm, so I don't have to figure out deck saves. The climbers. One breaches the wall. Two heads are poking out. And then this one's gonna like run this way. Guards.
An attack has reach of 5 feet mean like I could attack from there, right? One
Yeah.
extra square away.
Yeah.
Cool. This guy's gonna go help his buddy. And go there and attempt to stab.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
and the other one is gonna attempt the same thing. Also, I forgot to turn off disadvantage, but you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That will hit.
Aha, 7 damage.
It appears to resist this, as horrific monsters often do.
Yeah, but they're guards. What are they gonna do?
Yeah. um, and Rowena.
Alright. I'm going to move up to this zombie and make 2 attacks at it with my sword.
All right.
Nice.
Those both hit.
Nice.
And that's a crit.
So that's a total of 18. All right, you just hack it down a bunch. Still shambling, but you know, Isolde.
Okay, sorcery points are made to be used. Double Ray of Frost again at the 2 surviving whites.
Advantage on the one in the storm, but
Yep. So, the one that is not in the storm.
we'll get hit.
Nope. Damn it. I wanted to hit. Fuck. There. 18 cold damage. The one that is in the storm.
So hit somehow.
The worst roll I could do, but more importantly, he's slow.
Damn.
He is minus 5 feet of movement. Yes.
Minus 10.
Oh, minus 10. That's what I meant. That's what
Yeah.
I was calculating.
Yeah. And that is it.
All right. I keep closing my turn order. The whites. One of them's got to make the deck save. Slips, gets up, moves a little bit, fires 2 arrows at Isolde.
They really don't like her.
No, they don't.
It's probably because of the sleep storm.
1 arrow will hit for 6 piercing, and I need you to make a concentration save.
Will a shield block that?
Your AC is 16, yes?
Yeah, so it would jump to
That
21.
would block it, yeah.
I will use a shield.
Alright. And the other one will reach at the guard again that he's been trying to kill. Guards have AC, it turns out.
Yeah, I have 16.
Yeah.
I have as much AC as Marcus.
But it will slash him for 6 damage.
It will slash him for dead.
Yep.
Or death saves, I guess.
Yeah. Katrina.
They have arrived. Alright, so moving somewhat closer to the action. Let's go over here so I can actually probably do something. That is going to be within... Oh yeah, easily within... Let's help out the guard instead. So moving sort of more into this way direction. That's 60 feet, and I believe that is enough range for a Mind Sliver.
Which one?
The white over here.
Okay. Int save. It rolls a 19.
Dang it.
The zombies. The climbers. Oh no. Oh,
It begins.
one breaches, one slips all the way.
Your luck's run out.
Whenever Katrina observes zombies climbing, they suck. They were doing so good before you came, I swear. As it is, I somehow backed out of it despite my mouse not being anywhere near that button. And now I have to open every sheet again.
Rip.
Yeah. I gotta make the new white sheet instance.
What do you mean you have to make a new instance?
I don't actually. The actual white sheet in the journal that it gives you is wrong. Just had to drag it out of the compendium again. Zombies. Well, two of them are surrounding Rowena, so... Does a 22 hit?
No.
Holy shit,
Damn.
okay, fine, they don't do anything.
What's the one is AC?
23.
Damn. How?
Blade Song.
Yeah, Blade Song. I get to add my intelligence with my dexterity.
God
Guard
damn.
time.
Yeah, and then I also have Mage Armor on.
He's going to try to help his bro. Poke.
That will miss.
What is the death save roll?
Just a d20.
Would it be +1 since these guys are on the side of Argynvost?
Sure.
So 17.
That is
Yep.
one success. Rowena.
I think I would like to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Alright.
And it's gonna be against the undead.
Naturally. Isolde.
Soda has remarkably few single target options. Fuck it, twin spell again. Same 2 targets.
Alright.
One outside of the sleet storm.
That will hit.
16 cold damage. One inside the sleet storm. Nope.
Nope. It just gets absorbed by the storm.
And she's going to back up.
Alright. The white in the storm will make it save. And you hear it hisses something. And then it's going to fire a arrow at Katrina and an arrow at Isolde.
From where it's standing?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It has
Disadvantage.
decided to just keep cover.
Ah.
An 11 will miss Katrina.
Correct.
A 20 will hit Isolde.
Unless I shield, which I will.
Okay. Katrina.
Making my way a bit closer to the downed guard. and firing off another. Just let's go with Mind Sliver at the same white. 4
Hit
damage.
save. It rolls another 19.
Wow,
God damn.
these are intelligent.
Not particularly. They're just actually rolling 19s.
Wow.
But speaking of intelligence, unless you have a bonus action or something.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
These zombies on the left follow an order that they were hissed at by the whites. This one is going to go over to the
Oh no,
vampire.
I see.
Does it provoke an attack of opportunity?
It does.
Why are we keeping her that close?
You bring it down, and then it undead fortitude
Fail.
succeeds.
Damn it.
Sorry.
It's not gonna be able to get her in one turn though.
And it's just gonna
We put that
Begin-
stake in there really good.
So
yeah,
how
it
does
is a
undead
mistake.
how does undead fortitude actually work? Because it says it comes back with 1 hit point. Does that happen immediately?
Yes, it does.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's just like not. It's just still moving basically. It will, I guess, try to unstake her, and so now it's just pulling out the stake.
Oh no, you fucking don't.
The other zombie will maneuver here and just slap Rowena. I do mean slap. It's 12 to hit against your 20 whatever AC is, you know, laughable. The other two. So the one that fell all the way down, it just nat ones and it's just upside down. The other one nat 20s and, you know, will dash over here. And they both come down, but on the other sides, on opposite sides. Guards.
Unless ordered otherwise, you're probably just gonna keep poking this one.
Alright. That will hit.
For a whopping,
Still not
what,
down.
2 damage probably?
Still not down, yeah, 2 damage. And I
the
need
other
another
one?
death save.
7.
That is 1 fail. Rowena.
I'm going to maneuver here, and I'm going to.
His maneuvering actually allowed you to maneuver without an attack of opportunity. Not that it would have mattered.
I'm going to use the cantrip sword burst. That's a dex save. It's about for both of the zombies to make.
You got it. They rolled a 5 and a 14.
Double
So I take
failure.
the 4 force damage.
Alright. And the one pulling the stake out has got to do an undead fortitude. It nat ones.
Die, motherfucker.
Nice.
And
Good
then
job.
I'm going to make an attack against the other zombie.
Alright. That will hit for 5 damage. And Isolde's up.
So the sleet storm isn't actually stopping anything right now, so I will drop it manually. And Which is the one that hissed? Was it the one that was previously in the...
Yeah.
Okay. Since this does more damage, I am going to cast Ice Knife at level 2 at it.
Nice.
I will hit.
Oh, that shouldn't be disadvantage, but yeah. So,
Shouldn't that do more if it's a higher level cast? Or is it a level 2 spell?
oh, it didn't ask me if it... Nope. Hang on. One more d6. Sorry. I'm used to it asking me.
It doesn't really matter. It explodes.
Okay.
Haha.
And the one remaining white will, I guess, try to kill this guard. It will slash with its sword, miss, and then reach out and touch you for 7 necrotic damage, and I need the guard to make a Constitution save. Although it doesn't really matter.
I don't see a spot to put a save.
It would just be Constitution if you don't see the save. The guard's hit point maximum is reduced, and he is affected by this white's bullshit.
By how much? 7?
Yeah.
Ow.
So
I
said
got
it
a
doesn't-
max hit points of 4 now.
Yeah.
Welcome to the line of fire, commoner.
Katrina.
Okay. Alright.
I like how the
So-
number of max hit points Marcus is missing is equal to both of these guards' total combined.
Yeah. Seems like Rowena has that zombie well in hand, although it might maneuver around and try and do stake things, which would be unfortunate. Katrina's gonna go over here and quicken spell a Cure Wounds on the dying guard, so that's 10 hit points.
He's almost at max health again.
Because, again, Circle of Mortality.
We both hit the X at the same time.
I did not hit the X.
Oh, I must have just misclicked off of it then.
And then,
Or maybe you clicked it right as I hit enter on his hit points.
Yeah, that might have been it.
for my action, I'm going to go up 1 and honestly just stab this thing. So have a dagger.
Is this a magic
Normal
dagger?
It is not.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Zombies. This one is absolutely gonna maneuver around Rowena and make a strength check. With a 19, we'll pull out the stake.
She's still tied up.
Yeah, we tied her up and staked her.
You
and
did.
tied her to a chair after tying her up.
Yeah, I know. But I do gotta look at her sheet.
And have her roll initiative.
If she's not still unconscious.
Did it roll?
No.
Yes.
Oh, unless it was private.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's like the slowest thing, which makes sense, all things considered. Uh, yeah. And then the other zombies.
One's
it can
still
only
upside
get
down on the floor.
here. Guard that got revived. Have a slam for 3 bludgeoning. The other zombie really just manages to right itself. It's, it's actually just gonna go around. Oh, the storm's gone. I can not fall on my head again. Guards.
Move to flank. Stab, stab. Actually, the bottom guard's gonna stab the one touching the zombie, but I mean, I don't think it matters. That probably misses. Not with those rolls.
Yeah, zombies have pretty shit AC.
Yeah, I think it's actually an AC of 8,
Oh wow.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah, so
the
Yeah. The one on the left stabs the white, and the one on the right stabs the zombie that just hit him.
Okay, got it. Yeah. They're both still up. Rowena.
I'm going to stab at the zombie near me.
8 damage.
And
Do you have a
is it
second
still up?
attack?
Yeah.
It's still up. And 11. Oh, it's got to roll a
Fail.
thingamajig. It's 5 plus the damage, so a 17 succeeds, but it is at 1. She gasps and hisses as she regenerates awake.
She's still
would
super
probably have
fucking
been-
tied up.
Yep.
And yeah, she's just gonna like try to do something about the rope and stuff.
Kill her again.
And she's like starts, struggling and shaking some of it loose. There's a lot of it, so, like she gets a hand free.
A hand which is then also still bound to the chair via her torso being bound to the chair.
Yeah.
We took precautions.
Solda.
Yeah, Isolda's gonna see this happening, and we're gonna throw a level 1 ice knife at her.
You have advantage because she is restrained.
Huzzah.
Fuck. Well, probably
She
a no,
lives.
but
Still saving throw
both
from the explosion.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
she
what is
and
that
the
at-
zombie need to make a saving throw.
Is that Dex?
Dex save.
Does she make it a disadvantage because she's tied up?
Doesn't matter. She rolls a 13.
Roll damage.
Does... Hang on, let me just reread what elemental affinity is. Cast a spell that deals damage of the type. Add your charisma modifier. I guess the bonus damage, because it's cold damage, it counts for the charisma bonus?
Yes, and that will be, yeah.
12. to
the zombie
whatever
and her.
failed.
Yeah. She's back down.
She
And the
gets
zombie
staked
gets
by
hit
the
too.
ice knife shard.
Zombie nat 20s on its constitution.
Motherfucker.
And the white is going to reach out and touch the other guard that it did not touch already. And deal and reduce you by 7 necrotic.
It's always down again.
Yeah. Technically a constitution save, but then it's going to
But what? Did he roll a nat 20?
In what order does that happen? Is the max hit points reduced and then the damage, or
damage and then the reduction.
okay, so it doesn't outright kill him?
Yeah. Yeah, so he's also reduced by 7. They both have 4 max hit points.
That's easy to remember.
And other guard have a slash. And by slash I mean a miss.
Haha.
That's lucky.
You have no idea.
You're
Katrina.
probably dead.
I'm going to tell the guard here to. What am I going to tell him to do? Yeah, I'm not going to tell him to do anything in particular. I'm just going to summon a Shadow Blade and hit this thing with a bit more damage. So I now have a very familiar blade of shadowy energy at my disposal. That's going to be 24 to hit. Shouldn't have been an advantage against the white.
Alright. You take out its 2 remaining hit points.
Wonderful.
Bit overkill, but you know.
And then I'm just going to sort of run in a this-ward direction to make sure that this person does not get up and does not get recovered, because that was a problem. That was very nearly a problem. That's my turn.
Zombie is gonna slam Rowena. Come on and slam, and it misses. And the zombie's just gonna dash forward.
And then the one by the guards.
One by the guards is gonna come on and slam that guard. Failing
Haha.
because, you know, they do have good AC, if nothing else.
Yeah, right.
And guards.
This one's just gonna attack back. The other
6
one's
piercing?
gonna
Alright.
save.
And yeah, dex save. I mean, death save.
Wait, no, that's just a roll. Never mind, ignore that. With the blessing.
1 success. Rowena.
I am going to do a green flame blade. That's gonna have an attack, then spell.
How much damage?
So the zombie itself is going to take the 5 piercing and 7 fire, and then the vampire lady behind is going to take 8 plus my spellcasting modifier, ability modifier.
So that's fire damage? Okay.
Yeah.
That is too much for the zombies fortitude roll to get over.
Yeah, so the vampire lady is going to take the 8 plus 5, so 13 fire.
Alright. She's already down. As her turn rolls around, she regenerates again. And looking around quickly, she's going to vanish.
She is still tied up and restrained, right?
Yes.
Make a wisdom save.
This is bullshit.
You don't know.
Should I make a wisdom save?
Yeah. Well, do it on your turn. But, Isolde.
Tell us all to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Is that actually make a wisdom save?
Yeah. Your guess.
Well, I can see these zombies, and I can see that this guy is literally one hit from going down. So, I'll twin dispel Ray of Frost if I am within. I need to move up 10. 1, 2. I will twin spell Ray of Frost the 2 zombies. The closer one, the further one. Are those hits?
Yes, both.
Okay. So closer one. Nope. Closer one. Further one.
Okay. The closer one. Let's see if it can fortitude out of that. It can't. The further one just takes its damage. As it was at full health, and now
Yep.
it's not at full health. There are no remaining whites. Katrina.
Right. Quicken spell bonus action. I'm going to create bonfire on the chair where the vampire was. So if somehow they're still there, they're probably going to fail the save, take damage, and lose concentration.
Alright. DC 17?
Yep.
That was a dex save?
Yep.
Assuming there is even a person there to dex save. You hear, ow!
So they're there.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay. Can I still see the chair that's on fire?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to...
It appears as if when she vanished, like, the ropes just, like, magically untangled themselves and she disappeared.
Okay. I will go right up to the burning chair, and my Shadow Blade was also concentration, so that's gone. Can I pick up the stake from the ground and just attempt to stab it at where she was in the chair?
Sure. Make a,
I have a dagger.
basically, it's the same as the dagger, at least accuracy-wise.
Nice.
Bold of you to assume you have disadvantage.
Well, I can't see them.
Yeah, you stake her for not enough to bring her down,
But she's
but
staked.
yeah. Oh, if you're paralyzed, can you keep concentrating?
I
don't
think you can? Question mark?
Yeah. You just stake the chair.
And I'm gonna drop concentration on the bonfire so I don't, like, burn myself or the ropes
Right.
further or the stake.
Right.
That was more just of a test to see if they were there.
Yeah.
And that is my turn in its entirety.
All right. The one remaining zombie is going to give this guard a bad time. Maybe. We'll see. Come on and slam? No.
Haha.
You are not welcome to the jam. It does not hit. Guards.
I'd stab it with my spear.
That'll hit. Almost subtracted it from your hit points.
And I think that's a failed death save.
That is a fail.
He's right back where he was. One success and one failure.
Rowena.
Should I make the wisdom save?
I mean, you heard her yelling "ow," so
Yeah.
Then I think I'll just firebolt that zombie.
All right. Its fortitude is enough to save it. And Valenta Popovsky
Is paralyzed.
is paralyzed. I mean, bold of you to assume, but also, yes.
I mean, we heard her say ow.
Yeah. Fun fact. You still regenerate if you're paralyzed.
Hmm.
But she's paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Allegedly paralyzed. Solda.
Ray of Frost, the remaining zombie.
Alright. That'll hit. It rolls enough, unfortunately, to keep on shambling. Katrina.
I'm going to, just to make damn sure, now that I have the action economy to spare, and we think that they're paralyzed, I'm going to use this just to make sure I know where she is.
You do, in fact, detect an undead.
I will reach out and sort of grab for the invisible thing, just to, like, make sure I have a hand on it. Look around to...
Make me a wisdom save.
That was not a
Okay.
saving throw, but I don't have proficiency, so it's
Okay.
it's still a 17.
She was not, in fact, invisible. You see through the spell Major Image,
Fun.
in which she casts an illusion to appear as a, an untied chair.
Yep.
You see her, she was, she just regen, but she was just sitting here paralyzed with one hit point, concentrating on the spell, hoping you just go away. That's not really working out for her.
Old trick. Katrina's gonna look over at Rowena and Isolde. You two can clean up. And I'm gonna start dragging her away from the gate. That's like 15 or so feet of movement as I just like grab hold of the back of the chair with Popopsky in it and just start raking along the ground.
She was having a bad time.
Yep.
The remaining zombie. Let's see if it can kill a guard before everyone murders it. Nope. Guard.
Stab.
Can it fortitude save? Yeah, it can.
And I succeed on my death save.
All right. Rowena, you gonna kill this zombie?
I'll try to. Firebolt.
All right. It nat ones.
Nice.
Just crumbles to ash. And that seems to be all hostiles.
I'm still dragging them away from the gate, so another
I know.
incursion like this doesn't risk them escaping.
Guard number 1 is gonna go try and stabilize guard number 2.
Mhm. So,
Actually, just have the guard roll. Some death saves.
I'm going to telepathically.
That's a success, right?
Yeah, he will live.
He is stabilized.
I'm going to telepathically connect to Popovsky so they can talk back while I interrogate them. So, my friends tell me that you claim to be the chosen of Kazan, yes?
Did we know that?
Prentice.
She screamed that out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember now.
She
She's like, "You
expositioned
dare."
herself.
Yeah, basically.
Right, I remember now.
Were
You
you
dare
working with
challenge I?
Were you working with anyone else?
Why should I tell you?
Because I'm more than happy to reintroduce you to my friend Marcus and his wonderful Sunblade, but I think we both agree you're better suited as a source of information.
If I tell you, will you let me go?
That remains to be seen.
I'd rather not spend the rest of my existence imitating furniture.
Then you'd better be cooperative.
Make a persuasion check. Okay. What do you wish to know?
We know this assault was meant to be a three-pronged attack. Your forces, werewolves, some third faction. I'm assuming that you were all planning your own fronts isolated from the other two. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yes.
Then were you the only one in charge of your assault? Were you working with anyone else?
Do zombies count?
I'll take that as a no then. How many more are there out there?
I don't know.
Weren't you the one that summoned them?
I don't know how many survived. I'd have to go out and count them.
How many did you summon?
The number that she gives you ends up being consistent with the amount that attacked here plus the north gate.
Okay. Wonderful.
And she like explains, oh yes, my first play was a distraction for my forces at the north gate.
Didn't go so well for them.
Pity. Perhaps if I had sent the whites with them.
No, I would have cut them down there too.
She can't really be visibly expressive. You only get speech, right? You don't get feelings and sensations.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's very difficult to read.
Huh?
Some form of contempt, perhaps. You're not sure.
At the very least,
Directed at
until
you,
the
at the whites. You don't know.
at the very least, until this attack is over with, you will not be anywhere near the edge of town. You will not be anywhere near rescue. So I'd get comfortable.
Joy.
And that's all I have for now.
Ask her if she knows who the third faction is.
They were working independently, so they wouldn't. I
They
presume
might
they
at
would.
least know who they are.
All right. Do you have any intel on the third faction?
Faction.
Not faction, but like,
Your
you know.
group attacking with the zombies. The werewolves, led by NPC who I keep forgetting the name of, Vivian. Our sources led us to believe there would be a third.
Strong word, I think. Faction.
It might just be one person.
That
I see.
wolf bitch, perhaps.
Regardless, the question still stands. Do you know who would be leading the third assault?
Roll persuasion one more time. She calls herself the Viper.
Out of character, I don't think that's a name we've heard.
It's definitely not a name we've heard.
Don't suppose you have anything else to tell me about this Viper?
Not particularly.
And now I have nothing else to ask.
Cool.
So I think Katrina is going to drag this one all the way to the quote-unquote sort of HQ that we've set up kind of by the Blue Water Inn.
All right.
If Beatrix has made their way sort of over there, they can probably keep an eye on Popovsky and make sure no one unstakes them. And from there, I guess it's just maintaining vigil, waiting for the third fucking assault to happen, where whatever it is. I have a suspicion, and I don't like what my suspicion is, but I'm not going to say anything.
I think I know what your suspicion is, and if it's what I think it is, we have the same suspicion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awfully convenient helper we found recently.
Yeah.
Someone who knows all of our plans, someone who was here the entire time.
What is everyone back at the Westgate doing?
Short resting if possible.
Have they been able to complete a short rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, time to splurge on hit die.
So I am missing 26 hit points. More importantly, I get my spell slots back.
That 36.
Yeah, 18's fine. I'll take that. And temporary hit points only go away on a long rest? Is that am I remembering that correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
Long rest, or if you get another source of temporary hit points that is more than what you had.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Hold on, you calculate what my max actually is right now.
Where are you short resting though? Are you just
94.
If I remember correctly, Marcus kind of collapsed when he got back.
Yeah.
So if Misery were asked and Marcus was not able to answer, she probably would have directed them to go to the church because it's like right next door.
Okay.
Misery probably would have stayed at the gate.
Okay, so it's Marcus and Beatrix that are going?
I guess.
Alright, so on the way over there,
On whose
I
way
would
over where?
to the church where you're going to short rest.
But I already spent all my hit die.
I'll let you keep the hit die. It's fine. I mean, I'll let you keep what you just got from it. If that makes
So
sense.
you don't have the HP just yet, but you'll have the same rolls.
No, he can keep the HP.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
He's gonna need it. No, I'm kidding. Or am I?
I wasn't done spending them. I was just calculating if I needed to spend more or not.
Oh. Don't spend more. Just, whatever you already have is fine. I would like Marcus and Beatrix to roll perception.
1 second. That's Beatrix. Why is that still on?
Swear to
It'll be a
God, if we
9.
have to go grab St. Andrew's bones again
It'll
because
be
they
a
get
9.
stolen.
You don't see her until well, I was gonna say you don't see her till she's right behind you, but you can't see behind you. You don't see her till it's too late. Your perhaps suspicious friend Ludmilla appears.
Okay.
And before you can say, hello, her mouth is at your neck.
God damn it.
And your AC is 16, yes?
Yes.
Can you be surprised? I think you have a thing that you can't be.
Yep.
You don't know how good that is for you. So this is not an auto crit. But she bites you with her long fangs for 7 piercing, 4 necrotic. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Why she's called the Viper.
Why does it
Poison.
have a +5? Oh, I didn't turn off my supernatural defense. Ignore the 5.
26 poison.
Yep,
What the fuck?
the Viper.
Yeah. It is an app's name. And you take an amount of sneak attack damage as well.
No advantage, so no sneak attack.
Um, it is advantage.
Other creatures do not gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you. Alert.
It's right there on the
It's
feet.
it's an assassin thing that she has.
Hmm.
Fuck off.
The surprise would have made it an auto crit, which would have been so much worse. But the sneak attack is an additional 14.
31. This is some bullshit.
Is Marcus still up?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you get to react now.
This is some bullshit.
Beatrix is surprised for what it's worth. And this is a surprise
Mark is
round in
having
which
damage, so could you just have whatever hit points right here
yeah,
to make up for
Yeah.
her being criminally underleveled right now?
yes.
Do we want to let someone else run her?
We can, yeah.
Just
Any volunteers?
Someone's not bored. One less person will be bored.
Yeah.
Misery is the closest to this combat, so I will say that someone else can take her.
Steve already has sheet access.
Oh.
So,
Do I?
yeah.
Not as a player, I don't think.
I think it was.
It's
given-
not in your journal, but you have access to the token.
Oh, it is in my journal. Backup character sheets. Beatrix.
All right. Well, there you go. Thank you for volunteering. What is Marcus's dex? Since you rolled the same.
4. I mean, 18.
You are faster.
Beatrix still needs an initiative.
I'm waiting for the sheet to load.
Oh,
I might
see.
need to refresh. I'm gonna refresh.
What type of action is shooting a flare?
Sorry, what?
What type of action is shooting the flare?
That would be basically one attack. Plus a bonus action, I'd say, to like light it. So a bonus action, and then if you're taking the attack action, one of your attacks.
Okay, I'll do that then. So I'll do that for my first attack. And then whip out my magic sword and stab her with it. For my other one.
will, in fact, just hit.
Cool.
And she sort of already acted, so Beatrix
Is surprised.
is surprised. Marcus.
Bonus action, mark with Slayer's Prey. And then... more stabbage. Well, that should hit because
Yeah.
it's the same roll. And then second hit.
That will not.
Well, at least one hit.
She's gonna bite you again.
Defensive duelist.
Can you parry a 22?
No.
That is 6 piercing, 4 necrotic. Your hit point maximum is reduced by that 4, and I need you to make a con save.
Hold on. So 10 total damage,
Yeah.
and then hit point max reduced by 4.
Yeah.
Good thing I marked her because my supernatural defense applies. For
You take half of 13 poison. That was a terrible roll on her part.
So 6.
who?
And she's gonna take a swipe at you
Stop this.
for 7 slashing.
Ow.
Beatrix.
All right.
I
This
have
little
8 hit
back
points.
alley scuffle.
I'm just gonna really quickly roll to see what elixir they have this long rest. So that's
All right.
resilience. That is not useful right now. Okay. Here's a funny thing. It's probably stupid, but it's funny, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna cast invisibility on Marcus. And then I'm gonna fucking run.
Okay.
At what point does the flare that Marcus shot up get responded to?
And we're in the middle of the street, right?
Yeah, you're like in a back alley.
I'm going to run towards somebody's home.
Okay.
So more like up here or something.
Yeah.
This is gonna run out as soon as I attack something, though.
That's
Yep.
true.
You have advantage on the first attack, though.
That's cool. But I feel like I should take advantage of not being seen to fucking heal.
I suppose.
So I'm gonna upcast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
Wait, I need to uncheck the damage modifiers first.
Casting a spell also breaks invisibility. I did not think this through properly.
Oh, right, then never mind.
Is hiding an action that's exclusive to rogues?
Bonus action that's exclusive to rogues. You can still use the hide action as an action.
Can I do like a delayed action till after she goes?
I would be holding your action.
Yeah, you can.
Or just, yeah, if she goes.
Alright, well, she's gonna keep trying to.
What is she pursuing, or?
No, she does not pursue Beatrix. She will first try to claw you.
Should have just hit her.
But the
She does
claw
have
will
disadvantage
miss.
because invisibility.
Yeah, and then she's gonna try and bite. And that is a 14 because disadvantage.
So no.
Alright, you held your turn.
I think I'm just gonna run.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash.
Okay. That is a opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Can I disengage?
Bite.
Can I do a disengage? That's my
Disengage
You said you
action.
were dashing.
But I didn't know that while invisible they could attack.
They
attack of
can.
opportunity.
It's disadvantage. Okay. So are you taking it
I
or
would,
are
I
you
would,
disengaging?
knowing that information, I would have disengaged,
Okay.
and that
So
way I
you-
won't overtake Beatrix anyway. So that's probably
Yeah.
a better action. So I'll just take my turn to disengage.
Alright. Here, let's put
And
you
then-
both at Okay, I was gonna give us some more space.
But yeah, well, you can,
Okay.
How far away is the nearest house?
but that's where I will be in relation to Beatrix.
Okay. Here we can offset you in the corner so that we have more chase space to play with. Beatrix, you can roll perception on your turn or investigation.
It is now my turn. So,
Right, it is, yeah.
investigation.
Nearest house is 50 feet.
Okay.
At least
I'm-
the door is.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash to get there and sort of try and open the door, see if it's locked or anything.
It's locked.
Dash is an action, so that's,
Yeah, you
that's
can't really
my
do
turn.
anything about it. Marcus.
But I am shaking the door trying to get in, so Marcus can see that I'm struggling.
I'm just gonna move and heal myself because I have to.
Alright.
$14, not bad.
Ludmilla is going to bonus action dash because rogues can do that.
Yep.
She told you, I'm not a fighter. I'm a rogue. She's going to try to grab again with her claws. This time hitting you
Defensive
and grappling
duelist.
you. Can you parry a 20?
That just meets.
Alright, you are grappled. Which would give advantage, so this just cancels out the being invisible. Wait a minute. You're not invisible anymore. 'Cause you
No,
cast.
they didn't. Did they?
Yeah,
Did
he
you
just
healing word?
cast. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So
Oh, well.
she's gonna bite with advantage. 25 to hit.
Well, I'm dead.
9 piercing, 9 necrotic. 19 sneak attack. and a Constitution save for some poison.
I'm just down.
All right.
And fuck calculating that.
Well, fortunately, I go immediately after Ludmilla.
I just know it was
Yep.
more than the 22 hit points I had. Or however much
So-
I had.
Don't you mean the 9 hit points that you have?
Heh.
Beatrix.
Yeah, so Healing Word is, I believe, a bonus action?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to chug the AC potion as an action and start booking it over toward the next door.
All right.
Has anyone seen the flare Marcus shot up yet?
Yes. Misery is the closest. I would like Misery to roll
Well,
athletics.
better get your asses over here. Is it my turn?
Yes, but we'll let Misery roll athletics.
Yay, -1. Fuck me.
You're not getting there anytime soon.
You're
God damn
dead.
it.
I'm sorry. I tried.
And Katrina's moving very slowly, dragging a corpse.
Yeah, Katrina's occupied. Marcus, it is your turn.
Can't even get like.
You're
a
still
fucking
grappled.
I can still take actions while
Oh,
grappled,
wait,
right?
Yeah.
wait. The fighter guy. Is he also coming? The half-orc fighter?
He can.
Because he would also be as close as Misery is.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. And then I'm just gonna hit her. Because what else can I do?
That will hit.
Why
That's a
couldn't I
crit.
crit
Nice.
on the one where I had extra damage?
Oh well.
Well, more extra damage. It would have just been like one extra d6. But still.
She's not looking so great. She's gonna very desperately take another bite at it out of you. Which will hit. 4 piercing, 7 necrotic,
It's down again.
and with her second attack, she's gonna pick up your sun sword
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and turn off the light. And she will... Beatrix, you look back. You just see her, like, wave at you. Standing over Marcus's fallen body. And then she will spider climb away. Up the side of a building, holding the sun sword.
Well, shit. Bonus action Healing Word on Marcus.
I hate you.
Action to spend a spell slot to make another potion and roll the dice, see what I get. 1. That is a healing potion, which is useful but not really right now. And seeing as they're running, Beatrix is gonna head over there and just ask Marcus when they get up, should I get help?
She has the sword.
Look, you're the fighter. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Go get help.
She nods and runs towards the center of town.
I can still see her, right?
Yeah, but she's on a roof.
I have a fucking
you-
bow.
Yeah, so if you'd like to shoot at her, you have disadvantage from the height elevation.
That's annoying. But yeah, I have to take it. I'm going to bonus action to recast Hunter's Mark since that went down when I got down.
Right.
That's my last level 1. But I can cast it as level 2, I guess. And fire and hope. Oh, I forgot the...
Disadvantage it.
8 plus
Oh.
8 is 16.
Oh,
That will just miss.
Wait, what?
16's hit before. There's like 3 Sunblade hits that were 16s.
Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
I hit with a 16
Oh,
before.
I was looking at the wrong. Sorry. Yeah, that just hits instead of just misses.
And then I will fire again, because I have 2. No, put on disadvantage this time.
Sorry, I was looking at Valenta's.
Yeah.
23.
Also hit.
Why do I have to
you-
roll a 1?
You do see her drop.
Oh, thank God.
They're gonna regenerate.
I'll take my...
She does regenerate, yeah.
And I'll just use my movement to keep pace on the ground, I guess.
Alright.
Beatrix.
Although keeping pace is because she's not firing back at you. She's dash actioning.
But she also has to use half her movement to stand up.
True. She also bonus action dashes, so that is 90 movement minus the 15 from standing up, which is 75. So she basically gets, compared to your 30, Marcus, like relative to your movement, she is 75 farther away.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Since
out of
I'm like
curiosity.
We
Yeah.
should have long rested at the... or short rested at the fucking gate.
so
In
like
which direction
relative.
is
Oh
she
man, you're like on
fleeing?
the opposite sides of the map now, basically.
Beatrix is running towards the center of town.
She's moving down.
So she's moving to the south.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, sorry. I tried.
Yeah. We could let Argus make that athletics roll.
Aaron said that he was gonna be right
Yeah,
back.
I'll do the roll. That is a pretty good roll. Unfortunately, she's like already running away from where the arrow was fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he does get here around now to like, you know.
Beatrix
Marcus
is gone
can-
at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah, Marcus can tell him what's going on, but she's making a beeline for the wall. Jumping on the buildings. And it looks like she's gonna get away, unless somebody has a trick up their sleeve.
Uh,
One
I
last.
I do, but it requires Beatrix meeting up with Katrina and telling her what the situation is.
Let's say while this is happening, you are, as you're dragging her, you're dragging Valenta a little bit more. And you wheedle out a bit more information about this Viper. And make me an insight check.
That is Beatrix's sheet, not Katrina's. Let me open my own sheet again. Insight.
With a non-natural 20 on insight, you're like, I have a bad feeling about that Ludmilla character that we met recently.
Oh, son of a bitch. Can I do the special thing?
And you see the arrow. So you know something's going on over there.
I know something's going on over there. It's more in the center of town than I can't really judge distance
Yeah.
that well, but it is in that direction.
Yeah, it's near the west gate, right? Because like Marcus was by the west gate, but it's within the walls.
Again, I cannot technically do this until you tell me I can, but can I do the special thing?
I don't know what it is, so I
It's
can't.
summoning a dragon.
Oh, that thing. Yes.
All right. Katrina will see the flare, realize something bad happened, and Ludmilla, who knows our entire plan, is probably going to want to get away from that as fast as possible. So there's not enough time to get there on foot. She's going to summon a silver draconic spirit. As the sort of beacon of light off in the distance from Argynvostolt, this mote of light sort of travels over there and lands directly in front of her, sort of erupting into this spectral, shimmering visage of a dragon.
Nice.
And now's the question where I ask the GM, it says summon Draconic Spirit. Is this thing corporeal enough for Katrina to ride?
It
'Cause if
does
not-
say this corporeal form uses Dragon Spirit stat block.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Katrina's getting on this thing's back and taking to the sky.
How fast can it move?
Fly speed of 60, so dashing 120.
That is mathematically capable of overtaking her. Well, we have to consider its
Additionally-
duration and...
It
Like-
lasts for an hour.
Okay. So if it's full steaming at 120, she's full steaming at 90, and she has a head start of...
I assume Katrina's
Let's look
also
at the
going to
map.
need to be like making a perception check or something to try and see her running.
Yeah. Where's the Vallaki town map?
I'm gonna keep trying to shoot her too.
Yeah. What's the range of your bow?
150, 600.
Okay. Although, because she's running on rooftops, you will very quickly lose line of sight of her.
I will shoot at her as I can.
Yeah. Let's subtract this a bit because
I'm back.
it doesn't really make sense to do this round by round as much anymore.
She's so big. She's that big, I could see her.
So yeah, she's like around here. Katrina, you're
Somewhere along the
about
eastern
there.
area of town.
Yeah, you were heading back.
Yep.
Um, 3,000 feet.
That
Oh, boy.
seems a bit extreme.
Although she is going that way and not
It's a big
directly
town,
away
too.
from you. Yeah. This is like if one train is leaving
Yeah.
Minnesota and another is going in a perpendicular direction, will it catch up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so if Ludmilla is going in this direction at 90 feet per round, and Katrina is... Well, you're going towards this way first,
Oh,
right?
shit,
Yeah.
I should have done that.
So you're actually going to be taking like a curve as you see her.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I should have.
So if someone wants to like do the math and let us know in the comments if we were right or not. How many rounds would it take you to get there? It's about 3,000 feet. 25 rounds.
Cool.
And in that time, she would be off the map.
I mean, that's assuming that she goes from... Can she jump from that rooftop over the wall?
She can spider climb.
Okay, but she still has to go up the wall and down the wall.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, she
why
can
did I do
jump
that?
off the
That's
top of the
exactly what you. That's exactly the number you started with. I'm very smart. So would I eventually would I see her running across the field here, from the sky?
You
To
will
sort of
see
start
it,
the
yeah.
curve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I able
but-
to hit her at all?
Make you have one more round of trying to hit her.
Because I want to cast this spell.
Mmm. Oh, is that just a deck save?
I mean,
You
it's-
have to
it's my
hit first.
Okay.
But I'm blowing a second level spell slot.
Okay. Roll the hit with disadvantage.
And it's the next time I hit, so I can basically get 2 attempts at this. Um, 18 should hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. You just gotta make a deck save?
Strengths.
Strength save. Okay.
And
Yeah.
does that damage knock her out again?
It does not.
Blast.
She does, however, take more piercing damage at the start of each of their turns.
Does she make the save?
She does not.
Does that make my second attack have not disadvantage?
No. If
Okay.
anything, it makes it harder though, because
Well,
if
I'm
she's
still gonna
prone
shoot her
on a
second
building,
because I can.
yeah. It will be disadvantage and cover.
Is she prone though? Because she didn't get knocked out.
That'll
She'd just be
hit.
restrained.
I have 4 arrows left. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to try and pursue.
I just realized Katrina has Dimension Door.
Oh.
But the dragon
You
is
do-
larger than her.
That's true.
The dragon can get her there faster, and then she can dimension door from the dragon to her.
Eh.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
So not using Dimension Door. Oh well.
That would be funny though. Like you fly until you're 500 feet away, and then you dimension door and tackle her.
Mm-hmm.
that would be cinematic as fuck.
Yeah.
And then the dragon can sort of like descend and sort of perch on a nearby building, just sort of.
Oh, because
For
it casts
dramatic
at a
effect.
second level or higher, that's 2d6 around. Haha.
All right, roll your 2d6. And then she gets to make a strength save, right?
Yes. 6 damage.
All right. She regenerates more than she takes, but, you know. She
That's a-
rolls a 17 this time and breaks out.
I mean, at least this slows her down.
Yeah. She moves not the full 90.
I can try this
We're
one
gonna-
more time.
Katrina's making her way downtown, walking fast, faces passing their homebound.
Does it at least give me the opportunity to like catch up a bit and be able to shoot her again?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna do the same exact thing.
Dang it.
Oh, I forgot to mark Slayer for.
Yeah, both of those will miss.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And she's gonna take the full 90.
Though technically, the spell's still active until I hit her, so I could try again.
And
If I can
right
catch
up
up.
to the wall.
I have exactly 2 arrows left.
Alright, can you hit? $14 will miss.
God damn it.
That's your last arrow?
Oh, that's my last normal arrow. I have
Oh.
silver arrows, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna leap off the wall and... making it for the forest. At this point, Marcus, you know,
Did
you
I
have no
slow
shot
her
on her.
down enough for Katrina?
I mean, you delayed her by a round and a half.
City's very big.
Yeah. Now, a dimension door is worth...
500 feet.
But since I can't take the dragon with me, I'm not going to do that until I'm close
Yeah.
anyway.
I mean, we can... I'm just gonna, like, drag in increments. Let's see... Roughly 120. Roughly 90. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna make it in time.
No.
Looks like she gets away with the sword. Yeah, she's already at the tree line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Katrina, you can go ahead and roll me a perception. You're actually like right over Victor's house as you see her.
Mhm.
You just
And I
see a
see her
figure
running into
sprinting
the
over the
forest.
field. Yeah.
Suddenly, the forest bursts into flames and she dies.
I'm
does-
going to just grimace and pat the dragon on the neck or what have you, and just
You get
give it.
inspiration for a cool dragon scene.
And I'm going to give the dragon the command, find her. And then I'm going to dimension door to the ground
All right.
and let the dragon sort of give chase.
All right. That will happen within the hour. But I think that will resolve without you.
Mm-hmm.
So for the time being, you head back to the inn, I guess.
Yeah.
With whoever.
Katrina is just pacing back and forth. Still concentrating on the dragon, so she knows it's still alive for the
Yeah.
time being.
Misery finally makes it to the beacon, or where the flare was shot up.
With that 3, yeah. Argus explains to you because Marcus is already fucked off to the inn. Oh yeah, and
I too am pacing.
you have a
Bleeding everywhere.
you have a Valenta who is staked to a chair. Good paralysis icon. It's a good impale icon.
If any way of finding her.
Sorry, do you bring Valenta inside, or are you just gonna?
She's probably just going to be outside, under the
Okay.
awning, but outside.
Next to the zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, the zombie's not here. Dave died.
Yeah. She gets to sit in his place.
You have any way of finding her? Following their trail, or is the sword lost to us?
We have to get it back. We have no chance against Strahd without it.
Sent a spirit after her, but I don't know if that's going to be able to do her in, and it's almost certainly not going to be able to bring the sword all the way back here when it does. She escaped into the woods. She won. Stupid. Should have. I should have something. But Vallaki, at least, still stands.
You think it's over.
We'll see if my father considers that enough of a win. He'll move the goalposts again to keep the prize he dangled in front of us out of reach. It's not enough to keep the city safe. We have to keep our own key artifacts from falling into their hands. Only one way to find out.
You have not yet given the all clear. So actually, all these people in the tavern aren't here. The guard is, but you know.
Also, I don't think Misery is back yet.
Either way, I think it's over. Which should sound the all clear.
Very well, my lady. What do you want to do with this one?
We should just force feed her holy
Looks
water.
at Valenta, who's you know, staked to a chair outside.
Well, she has been rather cooperative with information, but too little too late, I suppose. I'll leave it to Marcus to decide.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, you were just talking about force feeding her holy water just a minute ago.
Oh, I thought you meant about our plan. Oh, I can still see the guards, but I don't have vision on them, so I just see this guard, and he's in blackness.
Let's
Also,
fix that and just, you know, return them to proper NPC guardhood.
Yes. No, I am the guard. I am all guards.
I am the Senate. There you go. That should be fixed, yeah?
Just relinquish my ability to control guards. Not like the specific ones.
Oh. If I drag new ones out, are they?
Yeah, that's fixed.
Okay. It may be weird on the other map,
Yeah, or something.
but
I just need
whatever.
to update the token.
Yeah.
time to sort out the logistical nightmare of the aftermath of this battle. Gather up all the weapons we rented for the West Gate. I believe Isolde would like her stock back.
The trail will go cold if we don't go out there and pursue it, but we're also in no shape to.
Mm-hmm. Even if plan I've set in motion doesn't. Even if our only hope is hunting her down once we've rested and hoping that she hasn't handed off the sword or had it destroyed by then.
And from now on, we accept help from no one until we fucking make them drink holy water first.
I have partial solution to that doesn't require us to spend such resources, but I didn't think to do it before this. Serves me right, I guess.
guard returns. Is like the all clear has been given. You've told the people they may leave their homes now.
Good.
Would you like to call a meeting at the town square?
Suppose I should. Sure. In the
It
meantime,
will be done.
have the guards collect the weapons we rented from Isolde and make sure they are all returned to her.
Right away, my lady, and he will see to the arrangements.
What am I going to tell them? We won, yes, but we lost something rather important in the process.
Well, the sword doesn't really affect them.
True enough. But it does affect our ability to protect them. Trina will eventually get ready to give the speech saying that the defense of Vallaki was a success. I, as a player, don't know what specifically to say, and I don't think Katrina's in enough of a
Headspace.
yeah. Katrina's not in a good enough headspace to she'll definitely try to give a convincing speech, but people can probably make insight checks to know that
You could always give it
something's
like
up.
later, like in the morning.
Okay, I'll tell the guard to have arranged the meeting for the morning.
At dawn,
Mhm.
or after breakfast or whatever.
Yeah.
Really up to you.
Mhm.
Dawn sounds cooler, but
Yeah.
Does that mean we get a long rest?
You may, yeah.
What
Did
happens with the dragon?
Roll percentiles.
Please get like a nat 100.
It does not come back.
I mean, I wasn't really expecting it to,
Yeah.
because it only lasts an hour.
If only
did it make it the full hour?
That is another question.
Yes.
Okay.
Did the vampires ever come back with Vivian's body?
Yes, they did. That gets deposited before you guys.
Yeah, Misery's gonna,
Except it's
once it
in-
gets
it's
brought
in
back to the gate, she'll
this
slap it onto a Tensor's
form.
floating disc and bring it to Katrina.
Her
Oh, she's
massive like wolf bat jaw thing is just yawning open
Don't
and
bring
like
that
hanging off
inside.
the disc.
Please don't bring that inside.
But it's fine. It's a gift for the princess. It's not exactly a
Leave
sword
it
of
outside.
sun magic. Okay, fine.
Enough work you could turn her into a sword. Not a very good one. Well, maybe.
In any case, it is yours to make a statement with as you see fit.
Don't need the full body for that. We can just cut off its head. Put it on a pike by the east gate.
As a warning to any who would dare attack the east gate. Or rather, you mean west gate?
East, so my father can see it.
Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I thought maybe you were going for put each of the commanders' heads on the gate that they attacked.
We still haven't figured out what to do with Popovsky.
Yeah. Will you be using Vivian's corpse as a prop for your speech?
Hmm?
Will you be using her corpse as a prop in your speech?
Probably the head before it gets stuck on a pike.
Rehomed.
Yeah, rehomed. But we did win. And I think, unless we have anything pressing to ask the other vampire, I think we did not in fact promise to release them, so I think just letting them take a swim is a good idea.
We could have 2 heads to put on pikes.
We can indeed.
Can I go looking for any just random stray arrows in the streets?
Sure.
Take my mind off of things. Should I just roll something to see if I find something?
You mean aside from the arrows that you yourself shot?
Yeah, because I
And
don't
pick-
remember
and
where
picked up?
those. I don't know where those ended up.
Roll investigation.
No, I didn't turn off. It should be a 14.
If you're willing to go all the way around the city, right to all of the gates,
Yeah, as
you
well as
find
just
four.
pacing just to
Yeah.
distract from my failure.
You find 14 arrows. You're out all night. It feels.
Sure.
After the speech and the party sort of reconvenes, I'm going to ask Marcus how they feel about heading to the south, trying to find any sort of tracks they may have left.
We can try, but I'm not sure how cold the trail will be. Out of character, it's worth mentioning that she is undead, therefore one of my favorite enemies, so I have advantage on survival checks to track her.
You're going at night?
In the after the speech in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Got
Long rest has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not something you want to do before you long rest. Is go into the woods at night and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We go into the woods the following morning after the
All right.
speech.
Well, yeah, you go to the speech first. Let's get you on
Just to
on the
confirm, as
stage.
far as hit dice recovery, it's half of the hit dice you're missing that you recover, or
half of your total.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And rounded
Then...
down or up?
That's a good question.
At level 9, I'm basically, do you get 4 or 5 back? I just assumed it was 4, but I don't know.
I think it's 4, yeah.
Okay. That's what I put in, but worth asking. So how does the tracking work?
Well, let's do the speech first.
I, as a player, don't know what to say, and I don't want to roleplay it.
Uh,
But, like, the vague gist of it is we won. Uh, look, we killed 2 vampires.
oh, so you're killing Valenta.
Yeah.
Mostly out of spite, but
Yeah.
I believe Marcus had some ideas.
I mean, I'm not
Are
wasting my
are
holy
you
water on
kill?
that.
Yeah. Are you doing that before or like during the event?
Oh, that's a great question. Let's do it for the spectacle during the event. We will have a public execution of Valenta Popovsky.
Too bad.
All right.
It would have been so much cooler to do it with the sword, but alas.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So it seems like you have you're starting with we won. So give me a persuasion roll just to rah speech. Okay. People feel pretty good. They're alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Valenta. So she's still impaled, yes?
Yeah.
Go ahead and describe your execution and give me an intimidate roll. And if you do really good on the description, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I feel like burning my 5th level spell slot for the day. I assume since I summoned the dragon once, I can do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you're all getting a level up.
I'm going to clear
Yeah.
the space
Yeah.
by the sort of stage, and say something about Vallaki being under the protection of Argon Vostolt and summon the Silver Dragon Spirit to that effect. And the dragon is going to just let loose this frigid stream of ice and frost to sort of weaken her until they're like near unconscious. At which point,
Are you taking the stake out?
no.
Okay, so she's just sitting there,
Yep.
non-responsive because paralysis.
Mm-hmm. And then at the
You bring her to like 1 hit point.
yeah, I bring her to 1 hit point, and then I'll have the dragon sort of stand down, step back a little bit, and for the finisher, I will sort of grab the stake and simultaneously pull it out and also cast Word of Radiance, just for that extra bit of radiant damage
Right.
to actually keep them down, and
Right.
pulling the stake out so they scream.
She screams.
And then I will keep doing radiant damage just to make goddamn sure she's dead.
It's a while. In a, gruesome way. 5 radiant damage at a time.
Well, I mean,
Well, actually, no, it's death. Well, death
radiant
saves, yeah.
stop. Yeah, it's death saves and radiant does not. Radiant means
Turns
they
off
don't regenerate.
Yeah. So it takes 3 rounds of forcing a failed death save, basically, because she doesn't fail them normally.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like 20 seconds almost of just her
I think we can speed that up.
sizzling and screaming.
I think we can speed that up. I can just have Marcus or somebody just stab them twice once they're down.
Or do the
And-
holy water.
Yeah, holy water works too.
That's a waste of holy water.
I'm a cleric. Even a level 1 cleric. I can make more.
Fair.
Um,
I do
She,
have 5 vials of it, so
All right, you
or 5 flasks or whatever it's contained.
pour a flask down her throat. Make me an intimidate roll with advantage.
all right.
Between the big ass dragon and the holy water. You keep the energy up. People are hyped for living, and now they're shouting angry cheers.
Directed towards the enemy.
Fang
I hope.
scum. Yeah. Yeah. Fang scum.
And I will end the speech with, so long as I draw breath, Vallaki shall not fall.
Damn.
It'd be really awkward if you got hiccups.
Yeah, really would.
You do not get hiccups. Yeah, people are hyped. They're cheering, and it's like, you know, it's good. And Valenta Popovsky is no more.
If they still have a head with which to use,
They do.
I'll put that on a pike next to their friend. And after
Her
the speech is
mouth
done,
is a bit burned, but you know.
after the speech
Her-
is done and people are leaving, we can bring the 2 vampire heads to the east gate and sort of prop them up, one on each side.
All right.
Dragon spirit will dissipate into silvery stardust. So, time to hunt a vampire?
Okay, so it seems.
This is your area of expertise, so I'll leave you in charge of this.
Is anyone else going with you two, or?
Like the party, I guess.
Yeah, you're all going as a party.
Mhm.
I guess
guess
Rowan
so,
is
yeah.
just tagging along now.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
I go out and look for a trail to track.
All right.
Based on, where
Um,
Katrina said she saw her enter the woods from.
Make me that tracking check.
And with favorite enemy on undead, I can have an advantage to make the check. That was not a great roll.
You do see the direction that she fled, but they are indeed cold tracks. They disappear into the mist.
Fuck.
You think, based on your understanding of your foes and how they operate, you know now that the true objective that each of these commanders were competing for,
Was to get the sword.
yeah.
Yep.
And to that end, while you can't really follow her, you have a pretty good idea of where the sword ended up.
Mm-hmm.
What, at the
Ravenloft.
Yep.
castle? Fuck off.
Unless you want to go storming my father's castle once more.
No, I think we
Katrina,
lost.
you remember something. Actually,
Hmm.
Marcus too. I don't think the other two of you were in the party at this time.
No.
You asked Strahd what he wanted the sword for. And he mentioned he wanted to turn it into a sunless sword.
We need to go there right the fuck now.
I was going to say, perhaps figuring out what he meant by that, or how he might do that, would tell you where he's, in turn, taken the sword.
Hmm.
Amber Temple? I don't know. I don't know.
At the moment, you do not know, but it's just
Yeah, it's
worth
either.
thinking about.
My guess would be either the castle or the temple.
Hmm. Alternatively, Strahd does have an archmage in his employ, and we know where they live. Or at least Katrina has a vague idea.
That is not a bad idea.
But is it the right idea?
It's a close
Um,
idea.
roll insight.
Who?
I don't have advantage on this, so it's just a 16.
Marcus can roll insight as well, as you're sort of both discussing and sharing ideas. Also misery, I
Fucking-
guess.
God damn it.
Rowena's sort of
Um,
still new and doesn't really. I'll let Rowena
Let's
roll with disadvantage.
see if my -1 insight does anything.
I was
What?
gonna say you never know.
Okay. Well, it's a 19.
That's still in that 20 though.
Yeah, surprisingly, misery, you know all about corrupting artifacts and shit.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You're like, oh, he wants to corrupt a holy relic? I'm on this. You suspect that the Archmage would have whatever specialty knowledge.
It's
Right,
almost
sometime.
certainly that
Yeah.
Kazan fellow you were talking
Yeah.
about.
Let's just hope we get there before my father does. Come on.
We can use the carriage to get there faster.
We can, in fact, use the carriage to get there faster, and we are headed west of Vallaki.
Well, so you head back to town to.
Yeah, we do.
Also, Rowena should use remove curse on Missouri and Marcus.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can. You probably should. I assume you do.
Yeah.
Maybe also the half-orc fellow.
He,
I don't remember how poorly he
Mister
rolled.
cannot roll below a 20 con.
I don't think he ever got bit.
Oh, he got
There's-
bit a lot.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
maybe
there's
just
no
to be
possible
case.
way he didn't get bit.
Well, just
Probably
to
ought
be
to
safe.
give a remove curse to him just in case.
So on your way back to Vallaki, or at least back to the walls, Katrina,
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear so much as feel a presence just appear behind you.
I'll stop walking and just turn and say, "What is it?"
It is your father. You see he's holding a book. Katrina. I must congratulate you on your efforts. Your message that you sent was adequate.
Katrina just stares him down.
Occurred to me last night.
The beginning of that cut off. What did you say?
I said, but something occurred to me last night.
Yeah, all I heard was "curd" to me last night.
Oh. I had thought that I had taught you the lesson of sacrifice. And perhaps I did. But I realized I have failed to teach you the lesson of betrayal.
Well then, message received.
I imagine you've learned now, yes? And if not, well... And he offers the journal to you, holds it out.
We'll just snatch it from his hands. Still staring him down, just loathing and anger in my eyes.
And if not, you will learn that lesson soon enough, I'm afraid. And he turns away and takes a step and then stops. I'm sorry. And then he
Before you
missed
go,
out. Oh, okay.
What's he sorry for?
tell me. What kind of ruler dares attack the people they serve to protect? As you claim, you are the ancient, you are the land. The people of Vallaki face no threat except from you. Why?
One day you will learn that lesson as well. But for now, I think that book you hold in your hands holds enough lessons for today.
For once, it would seem that Katrina has not had a panic attack facing down her father.
It's
Character
something.
growth.
Granted, she was very, very much running on adrenaline that entire time, but it was a
Yeah.
lot more focused than previously. We have a destination. We can read this on the way.
All right. You go back, get the cart.
Mhm.
And I will direct them toward the tower that we vaguely saw in the distance in our
Mhm.
adventures in Western Vallaki the other time, but we never actually went to approach. As if I remember correctly, would Katrina know that's where Kazan resides?
At the Tower of Kazan? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Even Strahd didn't name his base after himself. But yeah, you have the book.
Mm-hmm.
Do you read it, or are you still like, oh, I'm mad?
We will read it on the way, but I'll
Okay.
leave that up to you as to whether or not that's something for this session or next.
I will leave it up to you, in fact. If you want to
This is kind of
call
a
it
good
here.
pausing point.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point, to be fair.
Okay. Okay.
And we also probably want time to level up before shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
That's
All
fair.
right. So you so you get in the cart. You're on the way over. You
I'll be
open
in-
up the book.
And we'll
And
see y'all in 2 weeks.
yeah.